Hello, chat. Hello, Graham. We're here with Clove doing some Vtuber Starlight.
Hello.
I hope everyone's excited. Graham, glad you're here because you always have good questions for the viewer Q&A. Graham, maybe you should be on our official team of question comer rappers. So, chat. This is Clove. They're cool.
Hello. Thank you.
Hey, Winter. So, Clove, what got you into VTubing?
Um, how do I explain this? So I was always like really interested in streaming in general, especially because I was a big fan of Minecraft creators. So I would watch a lot of Minecraft streams, and then when I got to see like their characters through the Minecraft roleplays for the first time, I was like, well, I want to do that. And then through that, I just kind of stumbled upon VTubers and was like, I could do it like that. I could do it like that. That's perfect. That's perfect. So I wanted to use VTubing as a way of being able to do lore all the time and kind of express myself in a way that didn't require me to show my face or anything like that. And it lets me be a silly little cat person on the internet, so that's a wonderful thing.
That is the peak of VTubing. I love to be
Yes.
a silly little creature on the internet.
Yes, it's necessary. It's very necessary.
I was also quite into Minecraft YouTubers, but like the old ass ones like Sky Does Minecraft, unfortunately.
Oh yeah. Yes.
And also,
Yeah.
unfortunately, Wilbur. Uh,
Oh yeah, yeah, me too, unfortunately, man.
yeah. But such is the way of Minecraft YouTubers, unfortunately,
Such is
and
the
apparently.
way. I still watch some from time to time, but not any of the ones that you've named.
Yeah. Um, for the people who don't know you, what kind of content do you make?
Yes, so I am a variety streamer. I do a lot of different kinds of things. But most of the stuff that I do is revolved in storytelling and puzzles. So most of the games that I stream are lore games or have some kind of puzzle element to it. And then on my YouTube channel, I do song covers and stuff like that. So yes, I'm just a silly little lore guy.
That's really cool. I should shout you out. I knew I was forgetting something.
Oh. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. They can figure it out.
Because I've also like noticed, you know how when you used to tag someone in your stream title, it would
Mhm.
like bring you to them? I've
Oh,
noticed that
yeah.
not really working anymore.
Oh, really?
At least the like name in the like title doesn't become a pretty color anymore.
Oh, I see. I see. I see. It looks green to me.
It's just me. It could just be me.
Who knows? Maybe I'm just lucky on my end, and it just is really green.
It doesn't work on mobile, but it might work on PC.
Maybe.
Are there any projects you're working on right now you want to tell chat about?
Oh, I have so many. I have so many projects. I'm trying to think of ones I'm allowed to talk about. Um, let me think. I do a lot of song cover projects, so there's one on the way that I've spoken about before with my cover of Weather Girl by Flavorfully that has its own MV. I'm also working on my mascot reveal stuff, so it probably sounds crazy that I'm trying to do a whole event for the mascot reveal, but like right now I've got a lore video planned, I've got a cover planned, I've got a new widget, new panels, I have, like, I brought in a voice actor to help with the lore video, and there's pixel art animation in it too, so I'm very excited for that. I'm very excited for you guys all to meet him.
I'm really excited to meet him and see everything you've made for it. Okay. The serious questions.
Please give us Umbrella and Hypothesis, the sequel. We are working on that too. We are working on the second episode of Umbrella Hypothesis right now.
Nice. The serious questions.
Yes.
There's been some allegations about you recently. I don't know. You must have seen.
What kind of allegations?
The word on the street is that you're a murderer. And that you've killed Mr. Appendix. And I'd really like to know why you did that.
I didn't do anything.
Did he wrong you?
No, I didn't. I haven't. There is literally nothing I can do to control the lifespan of my appendix. That thing just decided to break free, man. You liked that guy.
I like him too.
Were you guys like having personal conversations with my appendix behind my back?
Yeah, we talked like every day.
What were y'all talking about?
Just appendix things.
What are appendix things?
Bacteria and being within bodies. He was good at drinking. He was a good drinking.
He was good at drinking. He must not have been that great, though. I don't drink at all. Are you being inside of bodies?
Yeah.
What are you doing in your free time, Lunar?
You know, just hanging out.
Okay, yeah.
Chat, do we forgive Clove for what they did?
I didn't do anything. The appendix rebelled, man. What do you mean, no? To the cage? Man, it's my first interview. We're in like 9 minutes and I'm already getting sent to jail.
I mean, don't do the crime if you can't do the time.
What? It's like manslaughter at worst. It is manslaughter at worst.
That's still horrible. That's still a terrible thing to do to our good friend Appendix.
I didn't even know you guys knew my appendix.
I mean, if you talked to him, maybe you would have known that, but you ignored him and then you let him die.
I didn't. He didn't speak to me. He was giving me the silent treatment for so much of my life.
Well, maybe if he hadn't wronged him, he would have conversed with you a little bit. But
well, how could I have wronged him if I didn't know him? What?
I mean, maybe you gave him like a dirty look at some point that upset him, or like.
It might have been all the times I kept saying that appendixes don't actually have a function in the body.
Except that's so horrible to him. I'm not surprised he didn't want to talk to you.
I'm talking about it from from a scientific perspective. They don't do anything anymore.
But he was so kind.
He blew up.
I mean, I don't think that was his choice, really.
He could have decided to not do that.
And you could
have
have
control over his own actions.
And you could have not made him blow up, but here we are.
Well, I'm being victim blamed. I'm being victim blamed.
That's just right. A person's worth is not derived from their function.
Okay, yes, that is true, but to be fair to me, I didn't know that my appendix had a secret double life until just now.
See, Prime's even lost their best man.
Appendix was gonna be the best man at your wedding?
And now what's Prime to do?
I hope that you find a better one, man. I hope you find one that's not gonna just blow up and leave on you, man.
Why are you victim blaming your appendix like he wanted to blow up?
I did not spend 3 days in the hospital to be victim blamed over my appendix blowing up.
You just shouldn't have blown him up, and then he wouldn't have blown up.
Just jealous of everyone and their functioning appendixes. That is crazy. My parents have been like going to me and being like, you know, we have our appendices. What's wrong with you?
What is wrong with you? Why would you blow him up?
I
I knew him well, and I knew he didn't have access to explosives. So something's going on here.
You know, that's just what happens when there's a bacterial buildup in the appendix, man. Just sometimes it just happens. There's like, it gets blocked off. It feels isolated from the rest of the body, can't talk to anyone else, and then starts inflating like a balloon and explodes. That's just what happens sometimes. I gave him unrestricted internet access? What does that mean?
Well, I mean, he was talking to all of us.
That is. You think I mistreated him? I didn't know that he wanted a relationship with me. I thought he was just hanging out.
Did you like call him up at any point? Did you try and talk to him?
I mean, yeah, but he never said anything.
I mean, maybe you should have tried harder. He was pretty talkative with me.
Well, again, what was he saying with you?
Just how much he liked bacteria and how much he is upset that you're not talking to him.
Yeah, alright, what's his favorite bacteria then?
He couldn't pick a favorite. He was just such a big fan of them all. And he was so kind-hearted, he couldn't pick favorites. Not while they were listening, at least.
Not while they were listening. Should have kept my appendix on a leash. I mean, it kind of was. It was kind of on a leash. It was on my intestines.
Yeah,
it's
but
kind of like that scene from Death Note where like Light and L were like chained together. That was my appendix with my intestines for a while.
But you should have supervised his internet access a little bit more, I think.
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind next time I have an appendix.
But Curse is also right. They need to roam a little bit.
Yes, I have to take it to like the appendix equivalent of a dog park. Just
Yeah.
let it socialize with other appendices. It's like when it gets a normal vacuum cleaner.
I think all vacuum cleaners should be Roombas. They should also be allowed to roam.
That is true. I honestly do think that we should let vacuum cleaners roam a little bit more. Especially like Roombas.
I feel like Roombas enjoy it.
Oh yeah! Have you seen like that Tumblr post like a long time ago that said they had like a pet Roomba and every now and then they'd sprinkle some dirt in its enclosure to feed it?
Yeah.
I think about that all the time. It kind of makes me want to get a Roomba.
I don't want to.
Just have like a jar of dirt to sprinkle some dirt in and it's like, hey, I got a little snack for you. Here you go.
Gray, why has your Roomba been dormant for years? Give him things to do. He needs to roam.
Don't you know it's like a conversation starter? And if you have cats, it's a fun little ride. It's like a little go-kart for the cats.
Yeah.
Enrichment.
Gray, just because he's not very good at his job doesn't mean you should fire him. He's a pet.
I don't feel like you have the right to get on me for my appendix when I'm saying my appendix doesn't work very well, and then you have a Roomba that has been dormant for years that has more of a function than my appendix ever did. Like that's just messed up to the Roomba.
Winter Rose is a really good name for a Roomba. Clive, what would you name your Roomba?
My Roomba?
Yeah.
I don't know why the first name that came to mind was Steve.
Steve's a good name.
It's like Steve from Minecraft.
Cass, that's a really good question. Yeah, are you an appendix person or a Roomba person? Which would you rather have as a pet?
Well, I guess the answer has been made. Like, the question's been answered for me. My appendix left, so the only option's Roomba.
Because you were mistreating him. You didn't give him a big enough enclosure.
Oh, okay. You know, next time I have an appendix, I'll make sure that there's an enclosure big enough for him.
They like to climb, I've heard, so you need to give them, like, little trees in there as well.
Trees?
Yeah, like branches and stuff.
Yeah, okay. I'll just periodically like swallow like a seed or two, just to keep them on their toes.
I think you'd quite enjoy that.
Would I?
Maybe. Would you like having trees within you?
I can't imagine that would be terribly pleasant. So, like, I imagine like the roots. Well, how big are the trees?
They're like bonsai trees. They're not like big,
Oh, okay.
but like,
Wouldn't that just be like a complicated form of Hanahaki?
kind of.
Is it like symbiotic with me? Like, is it just chilling there, or is it like actually detrimental? Like, is it a parasite, or is it just chilling?
It's just chilling. It's hanging around.
Oh well, if it's just chilling, then I guess I wouldn't mind. It doesn't hurt to have more friends for the adventure.
And at least your appendix would have been happy.
Man, this is taking like a completely different note for the. Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to say for the projects I'm working on, we are holding a funeral for my appendix next week. So, I guess this could be a conversation topic for the funeral.
It should be a murder mystery, I think.
A murder mystery for my appendix.
Who did it? Do we really know?
Who done it? I mean, yeah, I'm never going to escape the appendix abuse allegations. You're right. I was like when I first like went to urgent care and stuff, and I'm like thinking I have appendicitis. Like I had to message my supervisors to let them know I was in the hospital and that I was not gonna go to work for a bit, and I was like struggling to send a message because I'm like, oh man, what if they think I'm cringe because I'm losing my appendix? They're gonna sit here and think I'm so lame.
I mean, I have my appendix, so.
Yeah. You know, I'm part of the 1 in 20 that does not have an appendix anymore.
A non-appendix haver.
Yeah.
Just kind of inferior, if you think about it.
Yes, I have one less organ than everyone else now.
You should put a new organ in there.
Yeah, do you have suggestions?
Maybe, like, another lung could be cool. You could, like, hold your breath underwater for a little bit longer.
Yeah, I suppose so. We could have bird lungs now. Have multiple air sacs.
It would probably be good for, like fishing, but, like, without a fishing rod. Like, you can just swim and, like, grab them.
Oh yeah, just catch it with my bare hands.
Yeah.
Like bear.
I'm sorry, an extra heart would also be good.
I actually think I would need the extra heart. I think I could actually do well with an extra heart.
Or, as Gray kindly suggested, just put RGB lights in there. I think I think it would look cool.
We can make the space where the appendix used to be a place that the appendix would want to come back to.
Exactly, and then maybe he'll return one day.
Maybe. That would be crazy. Could you imagine, like, I get an x-ray down the line and it's like, oh yeah, it seems like you have all your organs, and I'm like, even my appendix? And they're like, yeah, the appendix just grew back.
He's hanging around.
I would have guessed. I feel like that would be worse somehow, though, because then that would mean that there's the risk of appendicitis again.
Well, now that he has the RGBs, I don't think he'll be so upset. I know I'd be more inclined to not explode if I had RGBs.
Right. I guess I should get him a Game Boy or something while he's in there, too. Did I get to keep my appendix in a little jar? No, but I wish I could have. I kept asking. I'm like, can I please have a commemorative jar with my appendix in it? And they looked at me and they're like, that's weird. No, it's going to pathology.
I thought they're supposed to give it to you.
These guys didn't. I don't know why. I think they should have just given it to me.
Is Oliver broken? I think I need to turn Oliver off properly. Yeah, I thought they're supposed to give you your organs.
That's what I thought too, but apparently they're just keeping my appendix hostage somewhere. Like, I feel like I'm gonna have to do like a jailbreak to go get my appendix.
Your poor appendix, alone and lonely and scared.
Well, he shouldn't have left. I was taking such good care of him with my Uncrustables and mac and cheese diet.
Well, he clearly wasn't happy because he left.
Well, well, hopefully he realizes what he has lost.
I hope he comes back.
That would be so awkward. Like, just imagine like a little appendix squiggling on the ground, and it's like, all right, I'm back, and I'm like, I don't know what to do with you. Do I just keep you in the jar? And then it jumps into one of the incisions and just crawls back to where it came from. Like a little parasite. Was the appendix breakup messy, or did you both end on good terms? Well, I ended on good terms. I think it's one of those things where it's like the appendix broke up with me, and, you know, I was fine with it. And now the appendix is, like, sad posting on Twitter about it.
Also, Gray is right. The reason that it tragically passed away is because it's too many Uncrustables, and, well, as we all know, appendixes need crusts to survive.
Well, what about my pizza crust that I've been eating? Was that not enough?
No, he needed the crusts that would have been on the Uncrustables if they didn't take them off.
So we now know the secret to not getting appendicitis. We have to share the news. We have to tell people that they have to, like, contact the Smucker's company and get all of the crust and just eat it in bulk. This will be the thing that prevents them from getting appendicitis in the future.
We should also bring down the company and make them, by default, keep the crusts. Maybe like in a separate little baggie on the side of the Uncrustables.
There's Uncrustables, and then there's Crustables right next to it. It's
Just for the
extra
appendix.
crust. Appendix is gonna have a lots of toy backstory where they find the rail and realize they've been replaced and turn evil. This is implying I'm replacing the appendix, which is awesome. Did we decide on a name for the appendix? I don't know. Do we have a name that we want to start calling my appendix?
I can't think of a good name.
What do y'all think?
Jackson.
What do y'all think we should... Jackson? Prime the Inferior. I mean, we could name the appendix Jackson.
I think it suits him.
Suits him, yeah. Just a pain in the side.
Or like Daniel.
Daniel?
Yeah. But he refuses to go by Dan.
But is Danny on the table, or is it like...
Danny's like the worst thing you could call him. That might be why he left, actually.
Okay, so there's a tier list here. So Daniel on top, then Dan, but he doesn't like it, and then Danny at the very bottom.
Yeah.
At least so people will have to call you Clove now that it's gone. No. Not that I mind being called Clove, but I don't want to give him not my name. Ed and Eddie.
Eddie would also be a good name. You could be part of the Ed and Eddie gang. You fourth member.
It's Triple D. Or like an IE. Yeah, it's Eddie with an I.
Yeah. That also suits him. There's too many good names for him.
Maybe we just have a poll and we could figure out what we're gonna name the appendix.
We could also call him the man of many names.
Yeah, it might just be better if he just has endless names. Like, he just has, like, any name you can think of. It's just his name.
Because everything really suits him. He was very handsome. I don't know if you knew that. I don't know if you got a good look at him.
No, it's kind of hard to see. But, I mean, you're Stargarian, so you're probably able to see a lot more than I can.
Yeah.
So.
He had a big hat on. He
A
liked
big hat.
Yeah, like a generic hat.
A generic white hat like Doug Dimmadome?
No. You spell his name?
Appendix, that's crazy. Oh no, you can't call him. No, we're not calling my appendix Maria. We can't call my appendix Maria.
This is the kind of
Please.
hat he had.
Oh, that, yeah. Yeah, that would be a hat my appendix would wear, huh?
He really liked it. And it made him look quite handsome.
The funny thing is that I don't know why Kirst suggested this, that the others don't know this. I named my car Maria after Maria from Sonic the Hedgehog.
As you should.
Because I was like, she deserves a second chance at life. That's my car. And then, like, anytime, and you know, it's fitting because my car's had so many problems. I just think that I just kind of cursed myself. Now she has the same health conditions as my car that she did as a character. Put appendix on the poem will do.
Does that also count as manslaughter? Are you a 2-time manslaughterer? Because you've cursed your car and you've killed your appendix.
I did not kill my car. My car is fine.
But
my car is
arguably,
okay.
like grievous bodily harm, maybe.
I did not do that to my car.
I mean,
There was a Jeep that did that to my car, but my car's okay now. She just had to go to the hospital for a bit.
okay, fine. I'll let you off the hook for now.
Yes! Wonderful.
If I gave you $1 million a day, but you have to spend it all within a day, like you have to spend the million every single day, what would you spend it on?
Okay, so what are the rules?
People can't, like, notice. Like, you can't have people actively go up to you and be like, how do you have that much money? Like,
Okay. Alright, so, like, I can't give it away, I can't just, I can't do anything that, would show off that I had $1 million in my possession.
yeah.
So this is like the plot of a movie, actually, I'm pretty sure.
That might be where I got it from.
Are there any other constraints, or can I just spend it on anything?
You can spend it on anything, but people can't, like, call you out on it.
Okay, so I'm gonna start visiting a bunch of VTubers' thrones, and I'm just gonna start buying all the stuff on their wish list. That'll help really quickly. Pay off my student loans, pay off my parents' student loans, pay off some mortgages. That should do pretty nicely. What do you think? No one can notice. I mean, there's not very many things you can do without people noticing. You could you could try spending it on VGen commissions, but $1 million is a lot of money. Like, a super organ is crazy. There's not a lot of things that you can do with $1 million that would not get noticed. It would not get freaked out money. And I imagine that, like, it doesn't count if you, like, put the money into investment stuff. Like, if you were to put it into the stock market, that doesn't count because technically it's still your money.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I could buy a harmonica. I could, in fact, buy a harmonica. I could buy a whole lot of cheeseburgers with that money. Spend $1 million on dinner with Jay-Z! No! Dude, I already have the $1 million. I don't need the dinner with Jay-Z now.
But he could teach you how to make another $1 million.
But you said in the question $1 million a day, so that implies that I'm getting another $1 million the next day.
Yeah, but then on the day you meet with Jay-Z, then you technically have had $2 million that day.
Yeah, maybe.
And that's quite a lot of money.
It is quite a lot of money. That's why I'm struggling to figure out how to spend it all. I mean, like, geez, I could buy so many anime figures that were limited edition for that. Oh my god, I could get the Set It Off shirt with Sans Undertale on it.
I want it so bad.
Wait, finally, we figured out the thing that I need to get. A murderer and a millionaire chat, we need to revolt. No. No, yeah, you have to wait until after my birthday next year, remember? You have to wait.
I found out about that fuck-ass Sans Undertale Set It Off chat, like, a couple of days after it sold out. I was so upset.
Yeah, I found out because I think someone in a server I was in ended up actually getting their hands on the shirt. Or was either got their hands on the shirt or said that they wanted to get their hands on the shirt. And I was like, there was a Sans Undertale shirt, nobody told me. Nobody told me about the Sans Undertale Set It Off shirt. And they're like, oh yeah, you know, it was pre-order and it's sold out. And you know, I'm sad. You know how like ghosts cannot move on until like they no longer have regrets. I will never move on until I have the Sans Undertale shirt.
And there's not even anyone selling it on eBay from what I can see, which is understandable because I also wouldn't sell my Sans Undertale shirt. But I want one so bad.
They should just do a restock of it.
They should.
It would be the best.
It'd make me so happy.
Yeah. They do so many cool collabs with Set It Off. Like the Why Do I Hatsune Miku thing.
Yeah.
I hope they do
Such
more.
a good song.
It's incredible. Like somehow with bringing in Hatsune Miku with Why Do I, it felt like it filled a gap in the music that I didn't know was missing, but it filled the gap, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sans Undertale shirt is a mythical item. It is. It would increase all of our stats, I think.
It would certainly increase my happiness stat. I don't think you can be upset while wearing a Sans Undertale t-shirt.
You can't be too upset. Because, I mean... You can walk up to people and be like, you're gonna have a bad time, and then point at the shirt and be like, haha, you don't have one.
Kind of similarly. If you could only listen to one song for the rest of your life, what would you pick?
There's too many good songs. Oh. Asking this of me to someone who does a lot of music stuff too. My instinct would just be, Why Do I Set It Off? Because it has a little bit of everything I like, but I feel like I'm gonna regret that choice in an hour and then come up with something different. I'm like, no, wait! It has to be one of the Huntrix songs, or, no, it's gotta be an Otto song.
I know it's my question, so it's my rules. Do you think it would count as one song if you, like, put, like, a bunch of songs into, like, one MP3 file?
I mean, you could. I mean, you could do it as, like, a, if you did it as, like, a mashup.
Yeah.
If you did it as, like, a mashup thing, where, like, you know, like, when you're at, like, parties and stuff, and, like, there's the smooth transitions between songs, I think that would count. I think it would count. But if it was just, like, back-to-back songs where they weren't really leading into each other very well, I don't know if it would count as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I also feel like... Remember those videos back in the day where they weren't quite mashups, but it was like one song in your left ear and one song in your right ear?
Yes, there was like the Lost Ones Weeping and Rolling Girl one for a long time.
They went hard. Arguably better than Nightcore.
Ooh. That's a take! And I'd say, yeah, for a lot of some of the songs, yeah, actually it is better. I do like Nightcore on some songs a little bit better, but sometimes the in left ear and right ear ones just hit a little bit better.
Or, I feel like this is maybe more niche, But there were these ones where it was like the same song, one left ear, one right ear, but one was like feminine vocals and one was masculine vocals, and that also went hard.
Ah, those were cool, especially when they mixed it well to be like a duet.
Yeah.
Those are always really fun.
I feel like that was the peak of music YouTube. I feel like slowed and reverb doesn't hit quite as hard.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen some edits where it's like worked decently well, but it doesn't hit quite the same as like some of the mashups I was seeing when I was growing up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I will also say that I feel like Nightcore works more on more songs than like slowed and reverb does.
Absolutely, yes. I feel like there's too many songs that with the slowed and reverb thing, it's like, I guess, too slow to that it doesn't even hit well. It just feels like dragging on too long. Versus Nightcore, you still kind of got the beat going like throughout the entire thing.
I also feel like something about the Nightcore anime girls.
Oh yeah.
Nothing will beat it. It was just peak.
Yeah. Thinking of like the Angel with a Shotgun, Dum Daddy Doo, Every Time We Touch. Question, what is Nightcore? Nightcore, if I'm explaining it correctly, is kind of like a sped up and higher pitched version of a song.
Yeah.
Most of the time. Sometimes there's like, you know, Caramel Dancin', where they have like that really high pitched version of it. That's actually a Speedy Cake remix, I think, not actually Nightcore, but Nightcore would be stuff like that Caramel Dancin' thing, or like the really high pitched Every Time We Touch thing. So,
and it's very important to the genre of Nightcore that the image in the video and the thumbnail is an anime girl of some sort, of some variety.
Yes, whether it's from like an actual anime or it's like just a random generic anime girl
that they definitely found on Tumblr.
Girl. Yeah, it's either on Tumblr or just like whatever came up in the Google images.
Yeah. Back in the good old days.
Yes.
Ray, emerge back from your rock. You haven't lived until you've watched Nightcore. Listened to some Nightcore. Got into it. Most of the songs that I listened to today I found via either Nightcore or AMVs. Or both.
Yeah, that's how I found a lot of the music that I listened to, especially like in middle school.
That's how I found Sail.
Wolf in sheep's clothing.
Yeah. So specifically, it was a creepypasta one. I think it was Tiki Toby. I was a creepypasta girly in like high school.
I didn't get like too into creepypasta stuff. Like I was like super afraid of Slenderman growing up. Like to the point where like there was a sleepover I had in 5th grade where we downloaded Slender on my really old laptop, and we turned off all the lights, and we made it like a rule where it's like, okay, now everyone has to play this game before going to bed. And then, you know, I somehow weaseled my way out of that one. My other 2 friends played, and I didn't. But that fear of Slender made it like into middle school, so I was not leaving my house at night at all.
I had a very different experience with Slenderman and other creepypastas. I was one of the girlies who, like... Have you ever seen, like... I can't remember what the YouTube channel is called. You didn't like creepypasta, so I don't think you would have seen it. But there's this YouTube channel who does, like, creepypasta, like, animations. And they're cute. And that's how I started. I'm not going to be able to find it. There's also, like, animations where they make them hot. And I also did enjoy that.
Speaking of creepypastas, did you hear about the fact that, like, for the live-action Zelda movie, they got the actor that plays Link's name is Ben?
Yeah. Dylan sent me a tweet earlier that was like... I want to read it word for word if I can find it again.
They did the funniest possible thing they could have.
So it's a picture, it's like a quote retweet of like the announcement that he's called Ben.
Oh yeah.
And they said, I hope they take proper safety precautions if they ever film any underwater scenes. It would be really tragic if Ben drowned.
That person gets it.
I miss the creepypasta days, the good old days.
Yes. It was a very different time.
I miss sexy Ben drowned. I miss the anime boy Ben drowned ass. It wasn't even my favorite.
I remember when they were doing anime boy versions of like Jeff the Killer and stuff. That was crazy.
Like I really like Tiki Tomy.
Oh yeah, that's a good design actually.
It is a really good design. That's not like present in the original creepypasta story, by the way.
Oh, I imagine not. It very much comes off as one of those things where like the fandom was like, that's really cool. Now let's make it 10 times cooler. 20% cooler, if you will. But
yeah.
Yeah. Fan artists are very cool. I say as someone who did fan art for years.
I really enjoy like the innate need for like a certain group of fan artists to make disgusting, horrible characters really incredibly hot.
Yeah.
Because like they draw Ben drowned really hot, right?
Mm-hmm.
The actual image of Ben drowned is disgusting to look at.
Oh, I imagine so. He drowned.
No, it's not even like that. This is the image that is used for Ben drowned. This is Ben drowned.
Oh yeah, that's not great. That's just not great. That's not great. Oh,
And
Ben
like
Slade. They were like, we're gonna turn Ben drowned into Ben Slade.
And they made him hot.
Yeah. This is not surprising.
Which, okay, I kind of get it because it's Link. And Link slays.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I do remember Small Dog. I had a friend that I saw every summer.
Mm-hmm.
And she claimed that every time she saw a picture of Jeff the Killer or Smile Dog, she passed out. She was so scared of it. I never witnessed the passing out.
I was going to ask, like, was your natural, like, inclination to be like, alright, prove it, like, show a photo of Jeff the Killer and Smile Dog to him just to see what would happen?
I feel like I thought about it, but I've always been kind of like... My thoughts were, because I was like 12, I was like, oh, that's bad. I don't want my friend to pass out.
I think that I was, like, as a kid, I was too curious. So when I heard stuff like that, not like, because, like, in my head, passing out from being scared was not the same as, like, passing out due to, like, illness or, like, allergy or something like that. So I'm like, oh, well, if they're just scared, that's just kind of funny. So I feel like if I was a kid, I would have just been like, alright, how do you feel about this? And then if they don't faint, I'm like,
well, you lied to me.
You're a liar. But I was just kind of that kind of kid, or I was just kind of I wouldn't say that like I was a bad person. I was just very no nonsense as a kid.
Yeah.
If you told me something, I wanted to prove it.
Yeah. I went back recently to read like creepypastas. I think I watched a video on Smile Dog. The upsetting thing is that story is so badly written. It's so not good. And no creepypastas ever are well written. And it's really upsetting. Because the actual like story of Smile Dog is like this guy works for like a newspaper or like a magazine or is like a journalist of some sort, and he hears about Smile Dog and how it makes people go crazy. So he finds this woman that allegedly saw Smile Dog and has the like original Smile Dog image, and like he goes to interview her, and she like refuses, and she's like, no, I changed my mind, I don't want to talk about it. And then he gets an email of her from her being like, I'm sorry, I didn't want to say anything. And then he gets like a floppy disk of the image on, and then he goes insane, and that's the end of the story. But it's like really long-winded.
It feels like a much longer version of like the Lavender Town creepypasta, where like people like would hear the music and then go crazy and die or something.
Yeah.
Realistic. God.
Yes, I agree. I feel like bring back cringe.
We should bring back cringe. I feel like a lot of people's reaction to cringy things is like really, for lack of better words, is like there's a lot of anger and animosity towards things that they deem to be cringe. I don't get it. I don't understand it, because like to me it's like, well, even if it's something that I personally don't vibe with, and I'm not talking about like things that are like bad. I'm talking about things that are just slightly cringy, of course.
Yeah.
I don't know, let them live their life. Like it's not my business. If they're having fun and they're not hurting anyone, you know, we should bring back whimsy in our lives, I think.
Yeah, like I had this friend who had this like horrendous take on cringe culture.
Oh god.
I was like scrolling through like fan art stuff and that kind of thing, and she was like, I don't get why people want to get their OCs drawn with their favorite character. I think that's weird. I think self-inserts with your favorite character is weird. But like, I feel like that's the most tame cringe that there is.
It is very tame. Like, I don't know, it's like, what, did you not, like, do you just not, like, feel the whimsy of, like, seeing, like, something that you created, like, hanging out with something that you love? Like...
Yeah. And, like, they specifically were talking about commissioning other people to draw it for you as well. But, like, I think that's cool. I want to get more art of Luna hanging out with just, like, other characters.
I mean, like, as someone who, like, does, like, art commissions and art stuff sometimes, is like, you know how delighted I would be if someone, like, came forward and was like, hey, can you draw my character with Komida from Super Danganronpa 2 or something? I'd be like, oh my god, hell yeah, why not? Because it, you know, it's so whimsical.
I feel like a lot of cringe culture is people making a big deal out of things that, like, truly don't hurt anyone, ever.
Yeah. It's very sad.
I think people should be more cringe, always.
Yes, I think people should be allowed to express themselves without having to fear that someone is just going to come along and bully them for just doing something that is just slightly cringy, you know?
Yeah. I just think people should be more weird on the internet as well.
Exactly, of course.
That's why I miss, like, back in the day Tumblr.
Oh yeah. I still have Tumblr.
I still have Tumblr, but I don't use it as much anymore. It's just, like, not the same.
It's definitely not. I mean, they still have, like, the sexy man polls, but that's not quite the same.
Yeah. Right, you should get yourself on Tumblr.
Yeah, you should get a Tumblr, it's really easy.
It's also peak.
Especially because they also, like, stole the formatting of Twitter, so it's not hard to use anymore. do I get on the sexy man polls? You gotta catch the attention of the people that are running the sexy man polls, I think.
It was the most recent Tumblr sexy man.
Oh, who was it? I want to say it was Stanford Pines, but not sure. I know it was Sans one year.
Yeah, which is so real.
Yeah, Sans is a good pick. Who was it?
It's still a lot of Sans. And the Queen? That's not...
It was really funny. It was really funny because, like, within 24 hours of Sans being crowned Tumblr sexy man, the Queen passed away. What's on Tumblr? There's a lot of like really cool like art and fan art on Tumblr still. I've seen like a lot of really cool writing as well. Some folks like, because there was a long time ago there was an NSFW ban on Tumblr, and a lot of the folks got really upset and moved to Twitter. So what's on Tumblr is what remains after the ban, and it's mostly people just chilling out.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of roleplay accounts on there. They're very cool. You have typical art accounts, typical blog accounts, some accounts that just only post TikToks, which is kind of funny to me.
Yeah. Anything to stay off that app.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Tumblr's peak. It didn't die. People just like crashed out after the NSFW.
And it's kind of funny because like it didn't work. The ban did not work. There are still people who were posting stuff like that. If anything, it just made it so that there are censorship rules, but the censorship rules are not being applied very fairly. So
yeah.
Such is the way.
If you could spend a day with anyone, who would it be and why?
Okay, anyone.
Anyone?
Is there like literally anyone? Like
yeah.
Fictional, real?
Dead, alive, fictional, real. Anyone?
And only one person?
Yeah.
I can only pick one person. Okay, dang. I feel legally obligated to pick like one of my friends from overseas. Like I think it would be like I think it'd be cool to spend a day with someone that I'm not able to like see very often, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it's like it's hard to like get the money to like say fly out to Australia or something and visit my Australian friends, or fly out to the UK and visit my my British friends. So I think it'd be cool to do that. I know that doesn't say a specific person, but there's some folks that I don't know if they would be okay being named. So
yeah, that's fair.
Bring a fictional character to life? Okay, well, if that's what we want, who do I want to meet that is fictional?
San Undertow.
Sans would be interesting. I don't know why, like, I know so many... Oh, I know, actually. My brain kept trying to tell me Komida, and I had to get through the swarm of Komida to land on the actual answer. I would love to meet Senku Ishigami from Dr. Stone. I want to pick his brain. If you haven't seen Dr. Stone, it's like a really nerdy anime where there's a guy who is trying to bring back civilization from scratch using the power of science, and they go over like actual science stuff in the episodes, so much so that I can watch the episodes and be like, that sounds like pneumonia, and then he's like, pneumonia, and I'm like, yeah! Like it's a sports anime to me. So I would love to meet Senku Ishigami. He would be very cool to talk to.
I think I like read one of the mangas back in high school, but I remember like nothing about it.
It's very fun. Just specifically seeing, like, for me, just seeing all the science behind it. And like, since I didn't mention this here, but I mention this on my streams all the time. I have a bachelor's in biology, specifically like microbiology, cell biogenetics, and psychology. So seeing like applied biology and physics, which I taught physics as well, is like really cool to me, because I'm like, wait, that's actually how it works in real life. They actually did their research.
That is really cool.
And I get to learn. It's like Dr. House, but instead of it being inside a hospital, he's inside a cave.
Have you seen that tweet about Dr. House? And it's like, it's really cool that they called Dr. House because you'd think he'd be called Dr. Hospital because that's where he works, but he's called Dr. House because the hospital's like a home to him.
I have not seen that tweet, but that's kind of awesome. Would you change your last name to reflect the place that you consider to be your job or something?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess your last name is Nova, so like, I mean. And
I did change it because I'm a big fan of Dr. House. I wanted to be like him, and I needed to change my name to do so. I changed it to what my job is. He went a step further because he called himself House because the hospital's like a home to him. I just went with Nova because that's kind of what my job is.
I see. I mean, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I could change it again to like space, maybe. Or maybe I'll just go with House. To simplify.
Lunar House.
To simplify things.
Are you gonna start practicing medicine?
Yeah, and I'm gonna walk with a cane. And I'm gonna talk about lupus a lot.
Alright, wonderful, wonderful. You should diagnose me.
Well, it's definitely not lupus.
Okay, wonderful. We're starting to cross things off the list.
Have you seen the TikTok audio? I don't know if it's just on TikTok. Of a guy impersonating like a Dr. House episode. It's really difficult to explain.
I feel like I can picture it in my head. I don't know if I've seen the exact one you're talking about, but I feel like I can picture what you mean in my head.
And like, it ends with House saying that the guy needs like mouse bites to live, and it's his only cure.
Is there a single condition that can be cured with mouse bites?
I don't think so.
Surely
Maybe.
Not. Surely not. Like, if anything, I feel like getting the mouse bite would decrease your chances of survival, considering, like, they are carriers for disease. They are relatively clean creatures, but I mean, they're still carriers at the end of the day, you know?
Could you use mice for bloodletting in the same way they used to use leeches?
Do they expect the mice to lick up the blood too? Like,
I feel like they might.
I mean, they have to be starving. Well, first off, if the mouse is biting you, you have done something to piss off the mouse. And second off, you've not only pissed off the mouse, but you've pissed it off so much that it's continuing to bite you, despite it already given its message the first time. So, what did you do to the mouse? Or did you like put it in a Pringles can and just shake it up or something?
Yeah, and then you put it on the affected area, and it bites away.
I somehow feel like the leeches would be like a more effective use, like a more effective way to bloodletting. Yeah,
but also leeches are like slimy, and that's kind of gross. So I'm like, maybe a mouse would be better.
I hear the smile in your voice. You don't believe this argument.
I believe it. Mice aren't gross. Mice are cute.
They are very cute. I've worked with mice before. They are very adorable. I like rodents. I do like rodents too.
What's your favorite rodent?
Ooh. I want to do a Google search to make sure this is actually a rodent before I answer this.
Gray, have you considered they pee and poo on everything because you haven't provided them with a toilet? Have you tried? Have you tried making a very small toilet for a mouse to pee and poo on?
Okay. They are not, so I have a better answer. Okay. I think right now, it's kind of like a tie between rabbits and dagoos.
Based. Dagoos are really cute.
You actually know what a dagoo is. This is wonderful. Most of the people I talk to don't know what a dagoo is.
They're peak. They're like...
They're very cute.
They're kind of stupid. But like in a good way.
They are, but they are very cute. Just remember that if you're interacting with a dagoo for any reason, do not pull their tail. They will lose it permanently. They drop the tails as like a defense thing so that they can get away.
Which is really cool. I wish I could drop my tail.
It is very cool. Do you have a tail?
Maybe. Have you looked to know if I do or don't?
I mean, I figured it would be rude to look to see if you have a tail. I mean, am I allowed to ask if you have a tail?
I mean, you'd have to look. You'd have to... I can't, like, tell everyone.
I see.
I have to keep them guessing.
I see. How many people know the answer to the question of whether or not you have a tail?
I would like to.
2. Okay, so this is a very deep and personal question. I see. All right, so I shall not pry then. I shall not pry. That would be. I feel like that's not appropriate for an interview. Like to be checking to see if you have a tail. You know.
I mean, we're sitting right next to each other, so you could glance over, but I wouldn't be mad if you did.
I could, but I feel like that would be I feel like that would be like slightly rude.
Like a little bit inappropriate.
Yeah, like slightly inappropriate. Like I feel like I would have to like have like a written I would have to like ask like with a form like, hey, may I look at your to see if you have a tail, and then you'd sign the form. You know what I mean? Like for medical reasons, you know. Just sort of scientific research, you know?
Yeah. Because, well, I can't tell everyone, because then it won't be a secret.
Yes, and I imagine I would have to sign an NDA. Oh my god, you changed your outfit right in front of me.
I did, It's like in The Sims, I can just, like, spin around and change.
You just had, like, a whole magical girl transformation right in front of me. Did the camera pick that up?
No, it did. I don't have a good enough camera to pick it up. It's like, it doesn't have, like, the frames per second to do it.
I see. Well, it's a very cute outfit.
Thank you. I picked it out especially for today. But only for, like, towards the end of the interview.
Oh, yes. Of course, it's very important. You have to keep me on my toes.
Yeah. If you had the power to change anyone's mood with music, what mood would you choose? You can only choose one mood that you change people to.
So, like, if I was to sing a song, and anytime I sang the song, I would put them in that mood.
Yeah.
Every time. In like any mood. Is there like a multiple choice list, or
just any mood?
Anything?
Any at all?
I think joy would be nice. I think joy would be very nice if people felt happier, a little less lonely after hearing me sing. That would be very nice.
That would be very nice. Sleepy's also a good answer, Greg.
Sleeping. That's like a survival skill though. That's like going in with like the Jigglypuff powers and being like, all right, if anyone hears it, they're getting sleepy and I can make my great escape. You could like do so many heists with that.
I also think you can make it really big as like an ASMR YouTuber.
If you had the sleepy voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, just singing lullabies until you fall asleep. Everyone in the comments is like, oh my god, this totally knocked me out. I don't know what you did, but your voice is like angelic and heavenly. And then the ASMR artist is like, good. Or no, it'd have to be really soft because they're an ASMR artist. So it's like, very good. They are now sleepy. They don't understand that it's all part of my master plan.
And then you can make the whole world fall asleep, and then you can do what you want while they're sleeping.
Yes, just I imagine though that it's gotta be like very crazy. Like if you ever like have a live show, like you're there at the event and you're singing and everyone is falling asleep in the stands. Which could be like great if you were like a supervillain. Like imagine you're there and you're singing and everyone's falling asleep, and then you have your like little minions go around and like pickpocket people.
It would go really hard. It would be it would be a really good supervillain power.
It's like too powerful. What have we done? We have given someone an idea for supervillainy.
If there comes a supervillain who makes you fall asleep, it wasn't our fault.
Yeah, but we just came up with the idea. We didn't.
And then the ones who
can't
implemented
cause
it.
that to actually happen. That would go really hard as like an ASMR prompt though. Like someone's like, using my superpower to make you fall asleep, and then I rob you.
It would go so hard. I've also a really good ASMR prompt I've seen a lot recently. There's this weird like trend on TikTok at the moment where in people like ASMR TikTokers comments, someone will always say, "Can you do ASMR where you're a doctor but you slowly find out that your patient is a fish?" And I've seen like 5 different people do the same prompt now.
It's really that's really good. That kind of reminds me of like there was like a trend for a while on YouTube where people were like, it was the ASMR, but everything is wrong with you. So then they'll be doing the checkup and then they're like, I didn't even know that you could be that temperature. Are you cold? Are you okay? Are you like hypothermic right now? Here, have a blanket. Okay, I'm gonna take your blood pressure. Oh my god, the thing is not moving. Are you? Oh my god. Oh. And then like there was a follow-up video that GB did specifically where she's like, oh my god, you're back. I almost got rid of my medical license because of you. And I'm like, this is wonderful.
There's this one ASMR artist on YouTube that does the most unhinged ASMRs, and they're really good. There's one specific one where I don't remember her name, but she's dressed as like Jimmy Neutron.
Oh god. When you first said that, I thought you were gonna bring up JoJo ASMR, who's always doing like the worst rated like hair salon. Worst rated.
I also really like her.
One.
It's this person.
Oh my god. That's scary.
That's what all her videos look like. And they do really well, because they're like...
Yeah, oh my... Yeah, that's terrifying. I love that for her.
Because they're always really well made. Like, she doesn't look like the same person in a single one of these videos.
I'm glad she's having fun.
I am too.
Wait, does it... Oh, okay. At first I thought that said Buzz Lightyear removes your appendix, and I was like, no way. Did we come full circle?
I wonder if there's appendicitis ASMR.
Yeah, wait, hold on. Wait, this might be an untapped market. Oh my god, yeah! There is! Wait, GB has one? Wait, I should have been listening to that in the hospital.
There's so
Wait, this
many.
is awesome. Why are there appendicitis treatment?
I used to play those games as a kid.
Oh my god, why are there games where you remove the appendix?
There's a bunch of different ones where you perform various surgeries. I never actually played the appendicitis one, but I played those kinds of games as a kid a lot.
Well, I imagine like most people would be like doing like lung transplant or like heart transplant, or like you're taking out a kidney or something. Most people don't know what an appendix is by that age that they're playing that, I think. The only reason why I found out what an appendix was like in high school there was a girl on my softball team who got appendicitis, and so I researched it. A grapefruit appendectomy, that is crazy.
It's big.
I love that they put googly eyes on the grapefruit just to...
I like that he's happy.
He's happy that he's getting this appendectomy. To be fair, I was also happy I was getting the appendectomy. Anything to get the bomb out of my chest. Like, I wasn't happy that I had to get it, but then, like, after the fact, it's like, oh man, this is wonderful.
This guy in particular has so many about, like, appendicitis. There's like 4 at least.
Common surgery.
But does he need to make 4 videos on it? Maybe he's really passionate about it.
You know, 1 out of every 20 people gets appendicitis, so you know, therefore 1 out of every 20 videos has to be about appendicitis. You know.
True. Hey Ruth, you are first. Congratulations for being first.
Hello.
Wait, I like this guy in the corner.
It's like a fishbowl view of his face.
Why is he so, like, low res?
It's funny because it's like all the editing power went towards like the actual video and not towards the camera.
Yeah. We need to move on from appendicitis talk. I feel like in total we've like spent like half of the stream talking about appendicitis.
To be fair, it was a major event that just happened.
That's true. And
yes.
If 1 in 20 people have appendicitis in their life, that means we have to talk about it 1/20th of the time of stream.
Yes, of course. That's how statistics works.
Yeah. Just so that people with appendicitis feel represented.
And you know, every now and then you have to throw in something for like the heart surgery folks too.
Like heart transplant, anyone?
Anyone get a brain transplant recently?
This question isn't on the list, but I think it's important to ask. If you had to get, like, heart surgery, you needed a brand new heart. And they were like, we can't find any human hearts. There's none. But you could have a pig heart or a monkey heart. Which would you pick?
Between the pig and the monkey?
Yeah.
Would I have access to data as to which one would better suit me? Like,
no, you have to go from vibes alone.
From vibes alone. My instinct would say to... It's like, my brain keeps saying pig heart, but I think that it would be better to just go with the monkey heart because we are a little bit more similar genetically.
Yeah.
And therefore my body would be slightly less likely to reject the monkey heart. Although I probably wouldn't be happy about either one. I think I would just ask them to wait to transplant my heart until later. A shark heart?
A shark heart would be cool.
That'd be interesting.
I have, like, very, like, vague memories of, in high school, we read a book that was about this, like, woman that got, like, a heart transplant with like a pig's heart.
Oh, how'd that go?
I can't like super remember, but I feel like it was like a horror book. So she like went kind of pig-like.
Yeah, that was my first thought when you said horror-like. Like it's like a Goosebumps thing where they're like slowly turning into a pig or something.
I want to find out what book this is and if I'm right at all.
Pig heart, because they're full of love. Pigs are full of love. They're very cute creatures. I like pigs a lot. That's why it'd be really hard to accept a pig heart. They're pretty tasty. Are you eating them? Are you eating pig hearts? For fun? I know that people eat puffin hearts. I think that's in Iceland. But I didn't know people were eating pig hearts.
Okay, so I was slightly wrong. It's about a boy, a teenage boy who has a pig heart.
I see.
Which is why I couldn't remember the name of the book, which is called Pig Heart Boy.
Very on the nose.
Yeah. Does anything bad happen to him?
I mean... Oh no. Oh, no way his name is Cameron. No way.
It's you.
No.
You have the pig heart.
No. Well, I guess the writers have decided for me that I'm getting the pig heart. Regardless of me saying the monkey heart, they just decided to give me the pig heart. What happens to me?
Okay, so he gets the pig heart and then he feels like an outsider. Because he has a pig heart and everyone else has human hearts.
Well, that's not his fault.
But then he learns to accept that he's not different, actually, just because he has a pig heart. And he's not an outsider.
That's very different than the plot you were describing.
Yeah. What was I thinking of?
Yours sounds like a Goosebumps story. Giving everyone pig hearts, yeah. And put all the human hearts into pigs.
Can humans get, like, pig hearts, or is this, like, purely, like...
I don't know, I've never heard of it. Made a completely mechanical heart that works as a temp replacement. That, I believe. Because all you really need for the heart to work is, like, you just need it to be able to pump blood in general. And trick your brain long enough into thinking that there is actually a heart there, that it's not going to stop sending neuron signals towards the heart.
Okay, I have to pay to read this article, but from the looks of, like, the opening, there's, like, 3 people that have had pig organs put in them, and they lived. They were fine.
It looks like they're kidneys, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it looks like two people got pig hearts, but they died 2 months later. So, yeah.
Do we know it's the pig heart? That is the issue, though. Or is it pure coincidence?
I mean, I don't know if it's ethical to gather more data to find out if there's positive evidence that pig heart leads to death in humans. But, I mean, scientifically speaking, when you're introduced... This is, like, the case for any kind of organ transplant. It's going to... Like, when you are receiving an organ from a different person's body, you have to make sure that the organ actually, like, responds well with your body, so, like... Because your body might just straight up reject it, and then, your immune system will start attacking the organ that they just put in to try to save your life. And that can be a problem. That's the reason why they often go to family members for transplant stuff, especially kidney and liver stuff, because they're the least likely to reject organs from it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I wonder how they, like, started to put pig hearts and kidneys in people. Because, like, surely it would have to go through a lot of like trials outside of straight up putting it in a person before they did that.
I imagine so. Like, how did this go with like the like medical agencies? Like, I'm sure they had to get like this signed off, right?
Yeah. But like, I try it. I try out a pig kidney.
Wait, like put your heart in cryostasis for a bit and see how it feels having a pig heart for a little while. I mean, if you're certain you wouldn't die from it.
I mean, I have 2 months, I feel like.
Yeah, you have at least 2 months to figure out whether you like the pig heart or not.
Yeah.
But most of that 2 months is going to be recovering from the heart transplant in general. And also, I don't think the pig heart's going to be large enough to pump blood throughout the rest of your body.
What if it's a heart from a really big pig? Like
well, we're talking about a pig that likely has a different internal body temperature from you in different chromosomes. So I imagine that the body would still reject it.
But what if me and the pig were like bonded? We're like soul bonded.
you like soul bond with the pig, and it's like, all right, listen here. What was his name? There was a pig that my friend was raising. I can't remember his name. It's like, all right, listen here. You and I, we're soul bonded now. Your organs are mine. Imagine saying that to a pig.
I feel like he'd
his
allow
name
it.
is Piggy Smalls. Piggy Smalls.
I feel like Piggy Smalls would be okay with that.
Would Piggy Smalls know?
Yeah, because you're soul bonded, so you can communicate.
All right. So maybe I mean, does the pig understand English, or do I have to speak pig?
I feel like a pig understands English. Or this one does specifically, at least.
Alright, okay. Alright, Piggy Smalls, you and me, we're going into the hospital soon, and your organs are mine.
I mean, you could swap.
Don't worry about it. We can swap.
Who knows, maybe a pig with a human heart is, like, really strong and cool and awesome.
Okay, but, like, in the event that we're trying to get a heart transplant, wouldn't that imply that, like, our heart's no good, and therefore, like, giving it to the pig will ensure that Piggy Smalls passes?
No, my heart's working fine. I just want to swap with a pig for fun.
Would they allow that?
Maybe. I could trick the doctors.
I guess it's for research. How would you trick the doctors on the blood test? Can we swap hearts? I don't think you want mine. I don't think you want mine. I was in and out of the ER for like a year for heart problems. You don't want it.
I just feel like I could trick a doctor. I feel like I'm charismatic enough. They'll walk in and be like, your blood tests were fine. I'll go, no, they weren't. You're wrong. I need a pig heart. And they believe me.
You not only have to convince them that your blood work wasn't okay, but you also have to convince them that the only way to fix your blood work, beyond antibiotics or anything else, is the need for a pig heart. That is like a nat 20 deception there.
What if I told them I was heartbroken and because I didn't have a pig heart, and the only way to heal my wounds and my trauma was to give me a pig heart?
Well, you know, you gotta be careful what you wish for, man, because, like, what could happen is, like, they'll just give you appendicitis and then, like, give you the pig heart where the appendix used to be.
I think I'd be okay with that.
Would you?
Yeah. Anything for the pig heart.
I see. Well, maybe they give it to you in a jar? Or do you need it inside of your body?
I kind of need it in there.
Oh, okay.
Good night, randomize.
I've if Labubus or a pig heart transplant. I think I'd rather have the Labubus. I don't even like the Labubus, but I don't want the pig heart for myself.
But what if it was a pig heart like in a jar?
Oh, well, okay. I mean, and it stays in the jar?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool. As long as, like, the pig was going to die anyway. Like, I don't want the pig to die for the sins of me wanting a pig heart in a jar.
No, this is the pig died of natural causes. Old age.
Oh, okay, and I get to keep the heart?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's fine then.
He wanted you to have it. It was in his will.
Oh. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah, then I'd keep the pig heart. I'd rather have a pig heart than a Labubu.
I find Labubu is really ugly.
They're kind of creepy.
Yeah.
I understand. It's like, I understand why people are collecting them, but it's not really my thing, if that makes sense.
Yeah. A bunch of shops in the UK got banned from selling Labubus. Because people were like fighting in the stores for them.
It's like the Stanley Cup craze again.
So they had to be like, alright, no more. You're banished from Labubus. Which is really sad, actually.
I imagine that wouldn't that make things worse, like for the other stores that happen to be selling the Labubus, though?
Yeah, probably.
They don't care. They're like,
No.
We're not dealing with this shit. Those other guys down at the Walmart down the street or something, they got it. I don't know where they sell Labubus.
I'm gonna ask one final question before we bring it to chat.
Okay.
You come to the UK. You're visiting.
Okay.
I invite you to hang out. Would you fight me outside of Big Tesco?
Would I fight you?
Yeah, fist fight.
Why?
Fun.
Fun? do you want to fight?
Yeah, outside of Big Tesco.
I mean, yeah, only if they get a meal deal first. If you really, really want to fight me, if it would bring you joy, but I don't think I would be fun to fight. I feel like I would feel bad fighting you because you're too nice to me.
You don't understand the effects that a Big Tesco has on people. You'll want to fight.
Oh, will I?
Yeah. Something about Big Tesco.
Okay, well, it's a good thing I know all these pressure points then. I have a biology degree. But I'd feel bad, and if we were to fight outside of the Tesco, can we get ice cream afterwards?
Yeah, we can get ice cream afterwards.
Yes. All right. Okay. Then that's fine. That's fine. I don't think I'd be very good in the fight, but if we're getting ice cream afterwards, then it's all in good fun.
They've started selling these like big pots of Nutella ice cream, and I'm pretty sure it's just frozen Nutella, and I'm really excited about it. I want to get some. It sounds good.
That could be really interesting. Like, especially like if you have like 2 cookies and like you can make like an ice cream cookie sandwich with the Nutella.
Yeah.
That could be good.
Chat, it's at that time. Do you have any questions for Clove?
If you have any questions for me at all. Whether you want to ask about me or you want to ask really cursed questions. Or science questions. I do have a degree, so if people are interested in the biology or psychology. How much can I lift? Not much right now. I can't lift more than 10 pounds right now because I had the appendectomy, but usually I can lift a lot more than that.
That's just so right.
I think like I was able to lift like a crazy number in high school, but I just cannot remember it for the life of me off the top of my head.
Ray, how much can you lift? I feel like you asked that to every guest. I don't think I've ever asked it back.
Yeah, is this a competition? Like, are you making like a power scale? I can lift 1 crate. This is good. This is good. This is the start.
It's good data.
This is good data. Favorite non-American food. Okay, what are we classifying as non-American food? Like, because like this could be very broad or very specific depending on what exactly you're talking about.
Yeah, what classifies American food?
Considering we had an entire argument on my stream about how there is no actual American food, I feel like I deserve to know. Like, if you think of it, you think America. Okay, well then probably gnocchi then. My family has a family recipe for potato gnocchi, since they immigrated from Italy a long time ago, and I like making the gnocchi with the gorgonzola cheese sauce and a red sauce with Italian sausage in it. It makes me very happy every time I eat it. So
That sounds really
I think
good.
that would be my favorite.
Right, there kind of isn't American food if you like really think on it.
It's like there's food you associate with America, but then when you like really look into it, there's not very many foods that actually originated in America. They originated in like European countries or somewhere else.
Yeah. So you have to consider America's like relatively new compared to like everywhere else.
Yeah. Huge understatement, all the ingredients. That's true, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. There's probably a lot of dishes that I'm just not aware of that actually did originate in the United States, especially like dishes that originated in like Native American communities and stuff like that. I just am not familiar with them myself, but I would be very down to try them.
I feel like the only like American food, I don't even think it is technically American, is like cornbread. My dad made cornbread once and it was really good.
Yeah. That's definitely in the category I would associate with American types of food. Oh yeah. Kirst came to visit the United States a long time ago, and we went to Disney World, and there was this restaurant that was kind of like a more Western themed restaurant, and they had cornbread. And ever since she left the United States, she has been begging me to go back to that place for more cornbread.
That's so real. Cornbread's really good. I want to go to America, but only for the cornbread.
Only for the cornbread, not for any of the people that are
No.
there.
Not for you, not for Winter, not for Bug. Cornbread.
Man. Hey, it's okay. I get it.
I'll see you guys, I guess. But you'll...
Yeah. But your true mission's for the cornbread.
Yeah.
Favorite franchises in media? Like of all time, or just in general? And are we talking about like movie shows or like video games? Because I could just prattle off for a long, long time. Of all time, oh god, I like Madoka Magica a lot.
Real?
I really like Madoka Magica. I'm very excited for Valpurgis Nacht Rising coming out soon. It's definitely my favorite anime of all time. So, there's that. I don't know if there's anything that can top that. Like I know I joke a lot about Danganronpa being really up there, and I do like Danganronpa a lot, but it's not nearly as much as Madoka Magica. So, yeah.
Okay, one final question, because we were talking about American food and it got me thinking. Are there any British foods that you want to try? Because once again, I can't really think of any that sound appealing to me. And that's coming from someone who lives here.
Wait. Like only one, or can I just list off the ones I'm actually interested in?
You can list a few.
Yes. Okay, because I've been thinking about this. I want to actually try like authentic fish and chips from an actual like fish and chip shop. I would be incredibly happy. Yeah, shepherd's pie would be on there as well, and Sunday dinner would be good, but I think Sunday dinner is more like, that's not one type of food, that's more like an event.
I mean, it's a roast dinner, right? And I think it is what we best have to offer, other than like fish and chips. I don't think it's that unique to us. It's what you guys have for like Thanksgiving dinner and like Christmas. It is really good though.
That is true. I did make fun of Kirst because every time she was listing British cuisines, we're like, okay, what's in it? Because we have no frame of reference for what was in the dish, and it's like, all right, there's sausage, and it's like, okay, and then there's like, and then just going down the list, but every single dish had sausage in it.
We eat a lot of sausages.
I do like sausages, so it seems like I will survive a British diet temporarily.
Cause just so right, Toad in the Hole goes so hard. I haven't had it in so long.
What is Toad in the Hole again?
It's a Yorkshire pudding, like a really big one, with sausages baked in.
What's a Yorkshire pudding again?
I don't really know how to explain it. Hang on.
This might just be a hermit moment for me. Cause this might be crazy information, but like I had sushi for the first time like 2 years ago. And it was only because like my cousin was like, hey, we should go to this place, and I was like, I've never had sushi before. I've still yet to have lemonade and soda.
That's crazy.
Alligator.
I've also never had sushi. The lemon, that's insane.
I've never had soda. I didn't know root beer was considered a soda because I never had that one either. So I just assumed it was its own thing, like its own category of drink. And then when I listed root beer by itself, they're like, that's a soda. And I'm like, huh?
This might be controversial. I tried root beer once and it really wasn't good.
Oh, I mean, I don't know because I've never had root beer before, but
it's just like, there's better sodas.
But yeah, the Yorkshire pudding, that looks interesting. I think I'd like to try that too. I think I was trying to think of what exactly it was.
I haven't cursed. We have a question got pinned. Yeah.
I could have one permanent mutation in humans. What would I choose? Are there any limits?
Ray, are there any limits?
And also, I am legally obligated to ask as a biologist, like, is this a genotypic mutation where it's like I'm just changing like a base pair or two, or is this a phenotypic one where it's like this is something that you actually see as a mutation? I imagine you mean phenotypic.
Ray, no, I read the wrong name. Right, you can't cancel me for not liking root beer. Send me root beer in the mail. And I'll try it on stream, and if I like it, I like it. I remember not liking it very much.
One mutation. I'm trying to think of things that would actually be useful. That would help people. Why isn't it a tail? Well, we would have to relearn our center of balance, I think.
Yeah, but that's a small price to pay.
I think the funny answer that I would give is I think it would be cool if we were amphibious, so we'd be able to go underwater and also be on land equally. I think that would save a lot of people.
Yeah, I think all
um,
people should have cat ears, though. Personally.
I'll be. That would be very cute. That would be very cute. Hey, you don't have to change anything about me. I've already got the ears.
You're
Wait, does
the
that mean I get a second pair of ears?
yeah,
Oh.
on top
Oh,
of
that's
the
fine. I
current
need
ones.
them. Oh, on top of them. So is it on my head or attached to my current ears? where
Attached to
there's
your
just,
current
like,
ears.
Oh, okay. I see. I see. I see.
But like on the tip, so like it's like a stack of ears.
I see. Oh, that would probably actually be useful to me. I could probably make good use of it. I would just have to be like really careful because then like if I'm like hiding behind something, my big ass ears are gonna just be peeking over everything. It's gonna be so inconvenient. Hide and seek is gonna go terrible.
How often are you crouching behind things to hide?
Oh, you never know. Sometimes you got to, you know? Like, you know, when you're in ancient cities, or like when there's giant monsters, you know, there's all sorts of enemies in the worlds that I visit, you know, and you gotta be prepared. You gotta scout out the landscape. How often do I walk on all fours? um, Not often, but more than zero. I mean, if the situation calls for it. I sometimes like still walking upstairs. I'll just go on all fours and run up the stairs like that because it's fun.
It is fun.
It's made it like so like anytime like on sports teams where like we would have like races where we're doing like different kinds of workouts. So there's like the bear crawl, the crab walk and stuff, and it's like a relay race. And like I was so good at being on all fours, I could basically run on all fours and I would blow out the competition because like no one was prepared.
I've always wanted to learn how to run on all fours. There's this guy on TikTok. I keep bringing it back to TikTok. I realized I'm kind of like Brain Ride.
It's okay.
But he has a series where he's learning to like walk on all fours, but like really fast. Pretty cool. He's been going for like a couple of years now.
Is he successful?
Yeah, he showed that he has like a bunch of calluses on his hands now because he walks on all fours like daily.
Well, I would imagine so, yeah.
But it's still pretty cool. Maybe that's the new skill I need to learn.
Running on all fours. Hey, maybe it'll help with your duties as a star guardian.
Yeah, I feel like it would.
I don't know how exactly, but I feel like I don't know. Maybe it'll make you like personable to the stars or something. They're like, this is just a silly little guy, and then like they'll be chill.
Yeah, and well, some of them were animals in their past life, so I'd be like relatable to them.
Yes.
They'd see me on all fours and be like, that guy gets me.
Are you able to like shapeshift too to like be even like more personable to them, or
No, that's something only the gods get to do, unfortunately. But one day I'll get there.
Okay, so you have to be promoted first.
Yeah, it's kind of like an internship right now.
I see. Well, is it going well?
I think it's going well. I feel like I'm doing a good job.
That's good. Good. I think you're doing a good job too.
I mean, one day you're gonna be a guardian, you know.
Am I?
Yeah. Everyone will, but like, I feel like you're getting close to where the gods are gonna promote you from playing the guardian.
Wouldn't something have to happen first before I become a guardian?
I mean, you'll have to die, I guess, but maybe in your next life you'll be a guardian. The gods aren't going to kill you off or anything, but...
Yeah, I imagine not. I feel like it's usually strictly forbidden to, to interfere with the mortals in that way.
I heard through, like, the grapevines, there was rumors that they were a little upset that you survived the appendicitis. But...
Well, what can I say? I am just lucky. But, yeah, because of that, I feel like it's gonna be a while before I get, promoted, I suppose.
I mean,
there are different kinds of guardians, because Gray's asking if what I would be the guardian of, but
yeah,
I don't know if there's
guardians of, like, everything. There's forest guardians, there's a bunch of different guardians. If you can think of it, there's someone guarding them.
Oh, so what kind of guardian do you think I would be, since you're...
I feel like something animally. Maybe like a forest. Or like a jungle.
A beast guardian. Guardian of the appendix. No, I clearly failed that. Guardian of luck. That would be interesting, wouldn't it?
That would be interesting.
I don't know if luck needs a guardian specifically, but...
I mean, everything could use a little guarding every once in a while.
Yeah, I guess something to keep the balance of things. Make sure that things do not sway one way or the other too much.
Yeah.
So, I guess, I don't know, beasts, luck, they can be good. Either one. I'd be happy either way. Whatever they did, whatever. Put me in, coach, I'll do anything.
And then one day you'll get to be a god, and that'll be cool.
I don't know if I'd make a good god, but...
The god of
very
luck.
Interesting. The god of luck. It'd be very interesting.
I feel like it'd be cool.
Hey, maybe we'll be gods together? Maybe?
I mean, one would hope.
One would hope. I think it would be nice to be a god with you.
I feel like we do a good job building it up.
Yeah, hopefully.
Right, chat, are there any more questions before we raid out? I think I'm gonna raid out to Bug because she's doing a hand cam and she's eating glue. So
yeah, it feels like the natural continuation of things.
The natural progression.
How would I spend my Sunday afternoon as a god? I think I'd want to visit my friends if I could, but if I can't do that... I don't know. I think that would be something that I would have to explore once I'm a god.
Yeah, we're not really sure what gods do get up to. They don't really tell us anything. They're very secretive.
I imagine so. My favorite national day. There's so many good ones. I'm trying to think of any that I've actually announced because, like, I don't know, it was cool announcing the International Non-Binary Day. That was kind of cool. But, I don't know. Cherry stem with my tongue? No.
That's a skill I wish I had.
It would be a very good skill. You never know when you need that kind of dexterity. Like, maybe you're, like, locked up in, like, you have a key right by your mouth and you have to, like, use the key to get out or something. You never know.
Yeah.
I think it'd be a good skill to have.
I think it would be too. Right. Thank you everyone for coming, and thank you, Clove, for letting me interview you.
Thank you so much for having me here. It's been a pleasure.
I'm so excited to write this up as a magazine.
This has genuinely been an honor. Thank you so very much for having me here, and thank you to chat for listening and for asking your questions. I enjoyed the questions very much.
Of course. Thank you, chat. Thank you, everyone. Let's go say hi to Bug and her gluey